Oh, thick and thin.
Thick and thin is one.
Charles?
I want maybe something will come from somewhere else, Daddy.
I don't know where it could come from.
Got an idea, Charles? Did something occur to you?
Thick-headed.
Thick-headed. He said thick-headed. I am too.
And Richard.
Well, we have to be in this business. Thick-skinned.
Thick-skinned.
Yes.
Okay. Now, those are the three. Thick-skinned, thick and thin, and thick-headed. Now, it's your option now to choose one of those, or perhaps you have a better idea than any of those three. Thick-headed, thick-skinned, and thick and thin.
Thick skin.
Thick-skinned is what you want. Richard's answer. Let's find out if it's up there. And if it is there, where is it? That is the question. May we see the $100 response? Thick and thin is up there. That's the one that Brett gave you. May we see the $250 response? Thick as a brick.
What is that? I
Never heard that.
before.
It's a rock song. Really? You say that.
No.
All right, last chance here for thick skin. May we see it, please? Thick-headed.
Thick-headed?
Charles' answer. Thick-headed.
What I said.
You didn't want to say that?
Yeah.
Why didn't you? You mean that's the first thought you had?
That was the first thought I had, but I just never trust myself.
Well, you gotta learn to trust. That's the essence of this game here. About 98% of the time, it'll work if you'll trust your first instinct. Well, Sandy, you're still the champ. You're gonna be another player now, so let's welcome Candy Marr. We welcome Candy Marr and ask her to tell us her life story. Time's up. Thank you very much,
Well, that
Candy. It
was
was interesting, wasn't it? No, tell us where you're from or anything else you want to contribute.
I'm an unpublished writer and a latent movie star. I've been working very hard as an employment representative at a major Southern California university. I have one husband, and he canceled his golf game to be here today.
Oh, well, that's devotion. Are you equally devoted to him? Well, Candy, we wish you well in all of your life's endeavors there, and certainly the best of luck here. And here we go. You have a choice, A or B.
I'll take A.
A it is. Left her B for Blue. Hey, did you hear that horrible Hannah was a suspect in a police lineup?
No.
Would you like to hear about it?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about it. She's so horrible, all the other suspects blanked. Oh, that's how horrible she is. She's so horrible, all the other suspects blanked.
This was in a police
In
lineup.
a police lineup, right.
She was so horrible.
Horrible.
All the other...
Horrible Hannah. She was a suspect in a police lineup. All the other suspects blanked. That's it. You got the idea. See how easy it is? All right, Candy Marr, we are coming to you. Did you hear that horrible Hannah was a suspect in a police lineup?
Yes, I just heard that.
You just heard that.
Sounds
Would
familiar.
you like any of the details? No, let me tell you. She's so horrible, all the other suspects blanked.
Pleaded guilty?
Pleaded guilty. All the other suspects pleaded guilty. Okay.
Only different. Fainted.
Fainted is a good one. Yeah. That's how horrible she was.
So horrible, Val fainted dead away.
Fainted dead away.
This is a poker match. I appeal to the judges and the jury, one in particular, the only one we have. Confess.
Confess. Right. Oh, there's one for Candy. And you thought she was going to strike out with that, as I did. Sarah Kennedy. She's so horrible, all the other suspects pleaded guilty.
Well, I said fainted.
Fainted. Most of them have fainted so far, Richard.
They all sang two choruses of I'm confessing.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. I love it. I thought we were going to have a meeting, but they also consented.
Look at that. 3. Yeah, that's very unusual for a first round. Well, you got me for blue bit. Sammy the songwriter said, every song I write just misses being a big hit. Remember the song Home on the Range? Well, I wrote one called Home on the Blank. Yes.
What was Sammy the songwriter?
Sammy the songwriter. Every song I write just misses being a big hit. Remember the song Home on the Range? Well, I wrote one called Home on the Blank. Home on the Blank. Okay. Sandy Blue Bay. Now, how many years have you been in this country?
20.
Oh! Well, then you must have heard that song, Home on the Range.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, then you know it. Anyway, this fellow Sammy, the songwriter, said every song I write just misses...
You said Sandy the songwriter.
No, he said Sammy.
Oh.
Sammy. Well, do you want him to be Sandy the songwriter?
Well, that changes my answer.
No, it doesn't. Well, then, then we've
now
got
I'm
to stick
fouled
with-
up.
Hold on, now wait a minute. Sammy, the songwriter. He said every song I write just misses being a big hit. He says, remember the song Home on the Range? Would you like me to hum a few bars? No, you don't care about it.
It doesn't help.
And it, he said, well, I wrote one called Home on the Blank.
I had an answer for Sandy the songwriter.
You did.
Yeah, Home on the Beach, but that's not my answer for Sammy the songwriter.
Sammy the songwriter. Well, here's his little play here. Home on the Range. He said, well, I wrote one called Home on the Blank.
I know.
Yeah. Home on the Range.
Right. Yeah.
Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard the discouraging... I just heard a discouraging word.
I know, but how? I don't understand what's the point. I know it's home. Oh, wait a second, please. Home
Okay.
on the range. Okay,
Right.
now if it misses being a big hit,
Then it must be...
where do you make hit?
Home on the...
Home on...
Yeah.
Oh, I know, the baseball diamond.
Home on the baseball diamond. Terrific. I knew if we gave her enough time, she'd come up with the right answer.
You fouled me up by changing the name.
Huh?
I'm no longer part of this, but I said stove.
Home on the stove, you see. The range is another name for stove, you see. Oh, don't
Maybe someone
cry.
else will be as stupid as I was.
And to think we thought my friend Irma was off the air.
Yeah,
I said home on the stove.
That's right.
And the
Now you can
antelope.
depend on Charles. He's going to say baseball diamond.
I went a whole other route.
Yeah.
Home on the refrigerator.
Home on the refrigerator. Well, anything in the kitchen, you see. Home on the range. Range is a stove. You did know that, didn't you?
Well, I don't like to cook, so I don't know that.
You got it. Sarah?
Is this the dumb seat?
Yeah.
Okay, I said home on the horse.
That's the dumb seat, all right. Everybody sits in that seat. Somehow the dumbs come right up to you. Yes, sir.
Home on the stove.
Home on the stove.
And sometimes the dumbs run over
Oh,
with
they
their
waft over you. Is the wind blowing that way?
Home on the sink.
On the sink. Ah! Don't worry about it, Sandy. We're all surrounded. Now, so there we are at the end of round one. 3-0 is the score. Round two coming up after this. Now, here we go. We go to round two. C2 follows 1. And now, Candy Mar, you may have your choice of A or B. A. What you had last time. 3 people did not play. Charles, you did not play. Betty does not play. And Richard does not play. The rest of you would respond to this, please. You hear about the tuba player in the circus? What happened? The tuba player in the circus. Well, he doesn't use a mute. Instead, when he wants to play softly, he sticks the fat lady's blank in his tuba. It makes it to
Oh,
quiet
you
the
think,
horn
oh, I
down.
got.
It's whatever.
Easy leg.
Instead, when he wants to play softly, Okay. Candy, are you ready?
Unfortunately.
He caught Charles's disease.
Slowing up a little.
Taste.
The tuba player at the circus, Candy. He doesn't use a mute. You know what a mute is? Instead, when he wants to play softly, he sticks the fat lady's blank in his tuba.
I believe the match game euphemism is
Boob. Okay? He sticks the fat lady's blank in his tuba. She said boob.
Several tender. That little girl said that on public?
Right.
I say husband because he was a midget.
Suck the husband in because he was a... All right.
Honey, it was a perfect fit, softer than a mute, and quicker to come by.
Boob. Boob. There it is. You ready one for Candy? Now, who plays here? Sarah Kennedy, you do. Yes, she's looking for a boob.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I said this. I don't even know if they wear it anymore. Girdle.
Really? Okay.
I wouldn't explain why.
Yes. You are sitting in D.C.
Sitting.
In D.C. It's not you. It's the seat. So, Candy, you got 4 there. And now, Sandy, you must match 4 to tie, 5 to win. At the restaurant, Fred said, I think the chef used to be a tailor. I just found a blank in my soup.
Now, you've got to listen.
I
You've
did.
got
I
to
should
stop
have just
talking.
fine. I wasn't talking.
At the restaurant, Fred said, I think the chef used to be a tailor. I
Taylor
just
just
found
found a blank in my soup. I don't mean I actually don't hear. What I mean is I had to take time. She was at mom.
She was talking. Right.
What? I saw
Here
her.
we go. Sandy, hula hoop it. At the restaurant, Fred said, I think the chef used to be a tailor. I just found a blank in my soup.
A button.
A button. I found a button in my soup. I need 4 of those to tie, Hans.
What does the public will permit of me? I say
Line is a good answer. Correct?
I said needle.
Needle. Chuck, gotta match them all. Needle. Needle and Fred, that means Candy Bar wins the game. Congratulations for the record. Scanning your blues out there, we're going to say goodbye to Sandy, who has a total cash amount of dollars coming to her of $100, together with our best wishes for being here on Match Game 77. Goodbye, Sandy. Now this message just for you.
Star power.
Well, you were grand as usual. I mean, thank you. That's kind of you. You're very perceptive and noticeable there.
Did you know
final what?
that Brett has written a play that was tried out by actors and was received wonderfully?
Yes, I hear it's all over
Strictly
town.
Confidence.
You're going to be a hit. You're going to be a hit.
Welcome back to That's the Question. Ready for the next puzzle, players?
Bob, hold on.
No. You didn't lose the consonants again.
Nope. Now we can't find the vowels.
Guys, you can't do a word puzzle game without vowels. That's what makes That's the Question so much fun, the word puzzle.
GSN presents That's the Question, the puzzling new word game featuring consonants, we hope vowels.